I have got a late addition to the TikTok Homeschool Conference Curriculum Showcase. I'm going to be talking about math curricula. We have used a ton of them. I can put a list of them here on the screen of ones that we've tried in the past. And some of them are good, some of them are not so good. Some of them work for one kid and not another. And, a lot of it's just trial and error. So I'm going to walk through some of the ones that we have been using recently and that have been working pretty well. So first I'll start off with our tried and true Math with Confidence. This one has been really, really good for our middle of the road math kids. I've got one kid who is truly middle of the road. She has some learning disabilities, but they're mostly focused in reading. And once we got those figured out, we went into Math with Confidence and we haven't looked back. She's done all of the levels K through 5 now. She's working in 5 right now. She's going into 6th grade, so she'll finish 5th grade and do 6th grade next year. And then my second grader, who's in 2nd grade this year, is going into 3rd grade, did 3rd grade Math with Confidence this year. And she would probably be gifted, except that she also has really bad anxiety and OCD. And I don't mean that in the colloquial sense. I mean, she actually is diagnosed with OCD. And if I push her very hard, then she completely shuts down on me. But with Math with Confidence, I have found that we've been able to work a year ahead without her feeling completely overwhelmed. So we're going to keep going with that for her. Now, I'm going to skip this for a minute. My kindergartner, who is gifted in especially math and science, but also is doing like middle school ELA, is doing Beast Academy. We did some regular math programs with him, but he would either get really bored or really frustrated, and we couldn't figure out why until we realized that he was just light years beyond where the math curriculum wanted him to be. He wanted to be doing things faster, going deeper, doing more creative problem solving, all that stuff. So we started him on Beast Academy, and he did all of level 1 in about 3 months, and he's plugging away at level 2 now, and he'll continue level 2 and start level 3 at some point in his 1st grade year. Now, my 10-year-old, she is ADHD, means she has ADHD and she's autistic. She also has a myriad of learning disorders, disabilities, whatever. We have not been able to find a math that is the exact right thing for her. So what we do is we try out different things, and eventually, hopefully, we'll find one that sticks. We've been using the Facts That Stick series just to work on her basic operations because she has almost no working memory. So it's really hard for her to remember her math facts. So we practice them with the Facts That Stick books, and they are slowly but surely getting better. And this thing is amazing if your kids have trouble with any of their basic operations. Now, we've tried a whole bunch of things with her. We did most of Mequon math with her last year, and this is one that people don't talk about very much, but it is very abstract. This kind of lets your kid figure out math for themselves. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it really works for the kids that it works for. And it's mainly for your kindergarten-ish through 2nd or 3rd grade-ish kids. And there are 6 books. They do 2 per year, and they get to explore all the different math concepts using Cuisenaire rods. And then they do these math, they call them lab sheets. And this is the book that tells you the answers, and it also tells you how to present them. But it really is about letting the kids discover how math works for themselves before you jump in and formally teach it to them. Now, this is the other one that we have just started using, Learn Math Fast. This was recommended by some people that I know that have dyscalculia, and they really struggle with math even as adults. So we have started doing this, and she is doing okay with it, but the timed worksheets she really struggles with. So this is everything that you need to know from 1st to 3rd grade, all of your basic math. And then there are books that go all the way up through high school. So if you have a kid that is behind in math and need to catch up quickly, this is a good one for them. And they can do it completely independently if they're older and just need to catch up. So this can be a good option for that kind of kid. So we found a new one we might try this year. It's called Math to Mastery, and it is specifically written for children with disabilities. And there's a lot more explicit teaching, and it also goes a lot slower. So we might try that one this year and see how it goes with my 10-year-old. But other than that, we are going to stick with our Math with Confidence and our Beast Academy. And that's what we're doing for math this year.